it's me Jessica, and today I'm going to be doing the Book Awards 2016. This is like the Oscars, but for books, and I really want to do this every year, just kind of to figure out what books I liked and, you know, what part of them I liked and things like that. So I'm going to be doing it, and I have little sticky notes to put in there, so every time I open that book, I know that it won that award in that year. So I'm really excited. So here we go. I did take one question out. The question was, what is your favorite book to movie adaptation soundtrack? I didn't want that as a category, so instead I put Book of the Year, which wasn't in the original questions, which I don't know why. So Book of the Year is what I have instead of that. Now that that's over, let's go. So the first category is Best Male Protagonist, and for that I went with Damien Black from Oblivion by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This was actually like the first book I read this year. Actually, I read the Kindle version because this is just the first book in Damien's point of view, but if you get the Kindle version, you get the first book, the second book, and the third book in his point of view. So I bought it when it was like $1.99 on the Kindle, and I read the whole thing, but I'm going to be using this copy. So here we go. I got the sticky note. Boom. And now it's in there. And I made it red because that's his favorite color. Oh my god, I'm such a nerd. So, Best Male Protagonist is Damien Black. So yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, one down. I don't know how many to go. Next is Best Female Protagonist 2016. And I just had to pick her because I've been like binging this series the half of the year since July till December. So, of course, I picked Aelin/Selena from the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I'm picking this book in particular because it's my favorite, and the review should be coming out right after this one. I am like posting 4 videos today. Hopefully they all get out. If they don't, I apologize, but I'm gonna pick her. So, here we go. Boom! Sticky note in there. Yeah. What up? Okay. So for number 3 we have Best Plot Twist, and I thought of this book immediately after that, and I don't like to tell people there's a plot twist in this book. You should really read it. There's a twist because now you expect it, and it doesn't have the same shock factor as if you didn't know there was a plot twist. Sometimes I go into books not knowing, and this was one of them, so I picked Inferno by Dan Brown. This book does have a twist. It's been out for a while if you didn't know that. There's also the movie, but it's not going to win the book to movie adaptation because I haven't watched the movie yet, so can't really say for sure, but I got Inferno. So, Best Plot Twist. Boom! Round of applause. Alright. So next we have the best cover of 2016, and it was so hard to pick because there's so many gorgeous covers, but there's one cover and one book that just stands out among the rest. And that is Illumini by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I had to pick this book. I love the Gemina cover, but I love the Illumini cover just a bit more, just like I like the story a bit more. So I made the sticky note with an orange marker. So, boom, right there, best cover of 2016. Yeah! Okay, so next we have Best Male Sidekicks, and I had to do these two. I had to do 2 people for this one because they bicker like an old married couple, and they're just perfect, and I couldn't have one without the other. And that's Will and Nico from The Trials of Apollo. I love them so much, and I know they're not in this book as much as I would love them, but they're still side characters, and so I am picking Will and Nico because I love them. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Best Male Sidekicks, and it's in black and yellow because Will's hair is blonde and then Nico's is black. So as you can see, I made a theme going on here. So here we go. So excited. I love them. Next we have Best Female Sidekick, and this one was actually a little difficult. I'm trying to keep my rule of 1 book per series, which is also a little difficult considering how this is like book awards and stuff like that. But thinking about it, this character was a fantastic side character. I would love to just write a book about this, like a version of this character, because she's so iconic. And that is Ophelia from Hamlet by William Shakespeare. I love Ophelia, strangely enough. I know she goes insane and kills herself, spoiler alert, but I love Ophelia. And I think as a modern woman, she would definitely be a different woman. But it would be exciting to see Ophelia if she had the options that women now have open to us. Like, we don't have to follow what men say all the time, and, you know, we can make our own decisions. I don't think Ophelia would have gone crazy if she did, but Ophelia gets Best Female Sidekick of 2016. Oh yeah. Next we have Best Creative World or Plot of 2016, and this book, I knew I had to give this book an award because it was so freaking amazing. And when I got to this category, I knew this book had to be it, and that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I needed this book to win this award. I loved it so much, and it's mostly because of the characters and the plot and the world. I loved the morally ambiguous characters so much, and it was so great, and it just worked so well with the plot. So Best Creative Plot goes to Six of Crows. Oh yeah. Oh no, it's slipping! So next we have Best Book to Movie Adaptation, and so Allegiant is not in the running. Allegiant was nowhere close to being in the running, because this book to movie adaptation was so, like, underground. I feel like there weren't a lot of people who watched it. Like, I have two friends who both read the books, and I am now watching the movie with them, and so I really like this movie too, and I don't know why I didn't get a lot of credit than it should have. But The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey, that book to movie adaptation with Chloe, right? Chloe? Her, that chick. I really liked it. It did follow the book pretty well, and it had the same, like, tone, and everything was, I just felt like everything was pretty good. So The Fifth Wave gets the award to Best Book to Movie Adaptation. Now, I'm not gonna put it inside my movie because it's actually, my parents bought it, so technically it's their movie. So I'm gonna put it in the book right there. So, yeah. Best Book to Movie Adaptation. Okay, so next we have Best Book that would have made a great animated film, and now actually this is a very hard section for me to pick, but then I thought about it and I knew this book was perfect, and it is You Are Here by Corey McCarthy. I mean, there are already parts that are illustrated, and I feel like this book would actually make a fantastic kind of like almost anime style, actually more like Steven Universe and Adventure Time. I feel like it would be such a great animated film. So You Were Here by Corey McCarthy gets the best book that would make a great animated film. There it is. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have favorite new author of 2016. I actually read a lot of authors that I've already read, and there were just a couple of new ones in there, but thinking about it, this author definitely stood out to me. I am excited to read some of her books, her actually fantasy and her young adult. So you guys, if you guys can figure out who it is, then congratulations. But it is V.E. Schwab, or Victoria Schwab, and I have A Darker Shade of Magic because it's the only book I've read by her. Though I own Victorious, right? Is Victorious? Vicious. I own Vicious, and I also own The Archive, but I've yet to read them, and I'm very excited to read them, and I'm very excited to continue on with this series, and I'm just so excited. So she gets favorite new author of 2016. Boop. Here we go. Yeah. So next we have Best Action of 2016. Now this book does have a lot of action, but it also has, just to me, it had other things in it that I would consider very action-esque. I don't know why, but I just had to have this book have an award, and I didn't know what to give it. And I got to this book and I was like, yeah, I guess I could do that. And that is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. You have no idea how excited I am for Lord of Shadows. I believe it's called Lord of Shadows. I could be wrong, and I might be wrong. Edit Jessica will tell you. But Best Action, just reading this book, I had to close it all the time and be like, oh my god, this stuff is happening! Oh my god, yes! And oh my god, this stuff is happening. Oh my god, no! So that happened a lot in this book, and I consider that just perfect for this award. So, Best Action of 2016 goes to Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. And sticky note inside. Next we have Best Novella of 2016. Now this either could have gone to The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas or Stars Above by Marissa Meyer, because those are the only two like compilation of novellas I've read this year, and I had to go with Stars Above by Marissa Meyer wins this award just because I love this series so much. Lunar Chronicles, it's so dear to me, so I just had to give it this award. Also, the novella that wins is Something Old, Something New, just because that novella was beautiful and it was perfection, and I am so excited for the graphic novel that's coming out called Wires and Nerves, right? Nerves and Wires, one of those, but it's about Aiko, and I'm so excited. So, Best Novella 2016 goes to Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. Alright, so next we have Best Historical Fiction or Non-Fiction, and I don't read a lot of non-fiction. I actually didn't read any non-fiction this year, so I am doing historical fiction, and there is only one book, there's only one book that I read that is historical fiction, and that is Jacoby by William Ritter. And though I didn't really like this book a lot, I did like the historical fiction factor of it, and I don't know why I don't read more of it, because I like it. I like it. So, Best Historical Fiction of 2016 goes to Jacoby by William Ritter. Now it's time for the finale. Here we go. Best Book of the Year. Oh my gosh. So thinking about this, it was very difficult. It was very, very difficult, and this book shouldn't even be considered in this category because I just started reading it. I haven't finished it. I am only 100 pages in, and it literally makes me want to cry every 5 seconds. But this book is such a huge stepping stone for me, and I had to, you guys. So Skullduggery Pleasant, The Dying of the Light gets Book of the Year for 2016, and I don't care if I'm only 100 pages into it, this book wins it, because the 100 pages I've read so far have literally blown my mind, and I am dead. I am dead inside, you guys. I literally want to cry every 5 seconds I read this book, and it wins the Book of the Year. It wins the Book of the Year. Oh my gosh. But actually, here's some huge news. Derek Landy is writing a 10th book in the Skullduggery Pleasant series. So this isn't the last book in the series, but it still makes me want to cry for just certain reasons. If you've read the series, you know. But I'm just so excited. I read that news. I read that he was making a 10th one on Christmas Day. It was like a Christmas miracle that I learned that this book was happening, and I was just so excited and so happy. And after I film and edit all of these videos I will be reading this book because I need to finish this. And I'm just So yeah, those are the Bookish Awards for 2016. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have a few announcements. So I believe in a previous video I said that I was going to have my my Book of Classics month in January, but that is a lie. I am postponing it to February for reasons because I have Empire Storms I want to read, I have A Court of Mist and Fury I want to read, I have to finish Skullduggery Pleasant, I have all of these other books I really just want to get to really quickly. I don't want to just stop all of that and start reading classics because I'm not gonna be into it as much as I would be if I was reading as if I knew that I wanted to read them. So that's what's going on in February. Get ready for that. If you want to join me, you can. Just read classics in the month of February. So yeah. that's all I have for you guys today. I believe I already said that. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Please give this video a like and subscribe. Also comment, answer these questions down below. I'll leave them in the description for you guys to see so you guys can answer them as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!